But he says, I started my own brokerage in January of 2021, so he's been in business, 18 months. And I really don't know if I'm moving in the right direction. When I first started out, I really didn't know anything about the freight industry, never worked a single day as a dispatcher or anything related to logistics. Never been in sales, so pretty much long story short, I had to work my way up. Had to learn it from scratch. I get it, buddy. Man, that's the way I started. I don't recommend that for anybody. Do not recommend it to anyone. And the reason I don't is everything, you're going to learn everything you could learn in training by doing it that way, but it's going to take a lot longer to learn it. You see what I'm getting at? We'll get to this in a minute. But anyway, had to work my way up and learn things on my own. Now I have 4 well-established customers and gross $200,000 my first year. Problem is, I don't know if my progress is good, bad. I just don't know. Can you give me an idea of how I'm doing? This goes back, Brian. Yes, or Buddy rather. Yes, I can. First, spot on. Yes, you're doing excellent. $200,000 first year brokering is excellent. Now I know there's people out there going, man, $200,000 first year, that not really that good. Yes, it is. You got to take into consideration, Buddy here, self-trained. It may have took him 7 or 8 months to learn what he would have learned if he would have got trained to be a broker prior to starting his own brokerage, because then he could have hit the ground running. He would have avoided mistakes. His time could have been spent on, making money, doing things the right way instead of learning it as he went. Not knocking him. Hey, good job. Thing is, you've built the business up to $200,000 in your first year. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. You can only grow from here because now you've got through that first year. You've made the mistakes. You've gained the knowledge. You know what's what. See what I mean? You've got a handle on it. Now you can focus on being profitable. My one thing I will tell you, you have 4 well-established customers. Whenever I would call those your budget customers. Those customers are paying the bills. And hopefully you have a lot more customers out there that are throwing loads at you here and there. You're probably posting them. If somebody calls you to move a load, you're making a little bit of money, gravy money off those loads. But you got to develop some more well-established customers. Now, what's going to happen here, buddy, is you've developed relationships with those customers. That's why they're established. They like you. They like working with you. They feel safe with you. They know you're protecting them, that you give good customer service. You're watching their back. A lot of people don't get this. These people in shipping that are making loads available to you, they're responsible for getting trucks into their company to pick up their customers' orders, get them at the door, and deliver to their customer. A lot of people don't realize or don't think about it. Hey, if there's a mistake, that guy or gal could be fired. You see what I mean? If they make a mistake on a load confirmation or something like that, and you're not giving good customer service to protect them, shoot, and there's a problem, it could fall back on that person you've developed that relationship with. And next thing you know, you're working with somebody else that maybe don't like you. Maybe they got their own people. They don't want to use you. Maybe they know that you didn't catch whatever mistake the previous guy did to get fired, and they're leery of you protecting them. You gotta have your customers back. I know I get people to come to me and they say, "Well, wait a minute." They send me the load confirmation. I just gave the carrier the information they gave me. It shouldn't just fall back on my customer if there's financial issues. Yeah, it's going to fall back, but that's what I'm talking about. It's going to get that person in shipping you got a relationship with, it's going to get them fired, or it could. You got to protect them. Once you have a relationship with somebody in shipping as a broker, and they know they can trust you, that you give great customer service, that you're constantly watching their back, you're protecting them. they're going to want to use you over and over and over again because they feel safe. They feel protected. They're going to start calling you with more loads, better loads. They're going to want to work with you more. So, buddy, you need to get out there and develop some more customers. How do you do it? I know nobody likes making those sales calls, but do it. One way you could do it, you can check, I'm sure you've already done it, is these customers, now that they're well established, they may have locations or facilities in different parts of the country. If they do, ask your shipper, hey, listen, I see you got locations all over the country. I'd like to start calling them, see if I can help them with their loads. More times than not, that person you're working with, that you're established with, they'll give you some inside information. Yeah, I'll talk to Joe over here, or Betty Lou over there, or whatever. That will help get you in the door. Okay, so take it, run with it. But yes, buddy, you're doing an excellent job. You should be very, very proud of yourself. You did $200,000 your first year. I would assume and expect you to do double or even triple that your second year, because now you got the ball rolling. Getting that ball rolling, getting through that startup period, that's the hard part. And when I'm working with my clients at TALTOA, that's why I'm always, impressing on them is the startup period bites. Nobody likes the startup period. You'll look back on it with fondness because that's where you got the ball rolling. Man, getting that ball rolling, it takes time. It takes effort. You got to be committed. You got to be an entrepreneur. You got to be a winner. You got to have that fire in your belly where nothing's going to stop you. You're going to do what it takes to be successful and move forward.